Greetings and welcome back to Factorio. I'm KatherineOfSky and we're doing more stuff. So one of the things I wanted to let you know, if you're wondering why I'm just like, oh, why is she doing this? And seems like can't make up her mind or whatever, because I feel like I can't make up my mind sometimes. It's because I've never done this before. This is literally an experiment and I love experiments. So we're all good on that end, but it is an experiment. So, we're just going to try to make it work and do the best we can. That's all we can do. So one of the things that I have been thinking about is making a moduled oil area. I don't know if I should or not. Or if I should save the modules for better things. I probably should do that. Why are these? Oh, we're missing blue chips, right? Yeah, the modules are maybe not great. What we should do here is we should put beacons here and absolutely put in modules in these guys. So what I'm going to do is get rid of these. Let's see if I can get a nice thin line that does not hit the power pole or the pipe. Boom. We're good at this. We have done this before. And then we'll add these guys in there with the modules. Okay, let's do this. And then we're going to copy this. And we can... Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, that doesn't work. Dang it. Okay, it's fine. We'll do these and just do 4 at a time. That will be okay. Now, this longer assembly should work because we have... it's going to be slower, at least until we add some beacons. I think I want to be a little bit... how do you say? What's the word? You know, where you're not very, 1, 2, 3. Where you are penny pinching on the beacons. Yeah, not a lot of them. Let's just do it like this and kind of every other one. Seems okay. Do we have a... Yeah. Okay, those can work up there as well. Are these... They do have power. That's good. At least some of them do. These do not. Okay. Alright, because we need to have the modules getting made. That is really important, actually. What we could do is we could also import them via robot, right? So we have these blue circuits coming on to the belt here. But maybe, where are they going? They're going here, and they're coming into the belt right here, where they go for rocket control units. However, I feel like it's probably more important that they actually go to the very beginning of the base. Let's see. Rocket is actually making progress. We have set it to auto launch, by the way, for future. And it now looks like we're short on green circuits, and we need to fix that. So what's happening is, okay, we're getting these green circuits. They're all moving into here. We're using a lot on these red circuits. So it looks like we need another injection of green circuits maybe near here. So maybe that means we build another one of these lines. It does look like this could be extended. So maybe we extend this beyond the railroad tracks because we still have quite a lot of copper. We have a full lane of copper, in fact. One thing that I do want to do, we do need to... Let's upgrade the center lines. These are the ones that actually take the circuits out. Because I'm feeling like these may not be... Yeah, they aren't blue yet. So they need to be blue. All right, and that goes up here. And this is the part that we did upgrade because this is where it kind of joined in. But we need to upgrade the rest of this bit as well. And then we can get... Let's copy this whole thing. We only need to copy the inner belt there. We do not need that outer belt. So let's just do that. Like this. I think I'm going to walk down there. It's easier just to do the undergroundies there. And we'll just see how far it can go. So let's see. I'm going to use blue undergroundies just because they're easier here. Okay, iron goes there. There. These go out here. We'll just do those. We won't even bother with these bits here right now. Okay. And copper. Yay. And power. Yay. Let's also put another couple of sets in here. I don't know how far this is going to go, but we can try it and see. Why is this skipping these power? I must not have copied the correct area. It's okay though. Let's see. Now it looks like we're doing other things. One of the things we can do is actually make a green module maker. And that could also be quite nice. I'm just going to put this over there because this is just the end of the line, really. Now that's going to drain. So I don't know if it looks like these are actually flowing. Now that we have the faster belts, we shouldn't have extended it because now it's flowing. And it is working. Okay, so this is meant to be a half a belt on each side. We calculated that. Okay, do we actually... Okay, why is this not... Looks like we're running out of iron before it gets to these machines here. So this is probably the extent of what we need at the most. This actually, you know what? Let's just take it off. With the faster belts, we don't actually need this at all. So that's okay. It is just fine. Okay, so now we know what we got. Pretty much these guys fill this thing because that's the only direction they're going. All of these things fill one of these things. So now we know what we have in terms of ratios. We can actually start a new injection if we want to. And I think that's what we should do because now we're having this issue of these guys. Well, we're actually getting more green chips. That's great. We're struggling a bit on red chips, but it looks like it's a plastic issue right now. So I think what I do here, though, is we need to upgrade this area of the belts to blue and upgrade these guys maybe to blue as well. And these two. So it seems like the plastic is not quite getting to where we want it to go. Exactly. So red circuits coming out. They are feeding all of this good stuff in here. It's pretty fabulous. The ironic thing is like the more blue chips we produce, the more red chips we use. So it's like it can't even get to the red stuff. It's okay though. But this is a good thing. And what we can do is because we now are going to have these beacons that we can share with the next group of assemblers, we can put a different thing there. We can do red circuits, for example, or we can do other things. It just depends on what we want. We could actually make some green circuits up there. I'm kind of tempted to do so because we are actually going to share some beacons there. Have I gotten any more? We've gotten a couple more modules which I can put into place there. What I think I would like to do is I want to take away these beacons on this side and then put another set of machines here that are going to be, we're going to be making, let's make green circuits. Okay, so green circuits are interesting. They just need, I believe it's a 1-to-1 if you have, oopsies, put that a little bit too close. I think it's 1-to-1 if you have modules in because they make 40% more cable and such. So there's a special thing that I like to do here. So we do a output into a chest and that feeds directly in again. And this is just cable, copper cable, copy paste. And so that way you don't need robots to carry the copper cable. That's very efficient. Now, I'm going to do this a little bit different way because I am not happy with this. So what we can do is when we have these kinds of areas like this, we need to move these power poles for one, but there's a different like layout of machines that you can use, and we'll get the power sorted, don't worry. But what you can do is do this, and these will still cover these machines, but you'll have a little bit more in terms of space for stuff. So this is going to be the layout for the cables, okay? We also need to import the iron. So let's grab some iron in here. I'm not gonna wait. We're gonna leave that right now because we want to surround this with beacons. Remember, we had that timing thing, and then we also need here to get iron, or not iron, but we need to get copper. So this will request copper plates. Whoops. We'll leave that for now. In fact, let's move this down slightly. So this is pretty much everything. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Oh no. We forgot one thing. We need the output for the green circuits. So unfortunately, we can't share a chest, but that's okay. We'll just do this anyway. This will be our output for green circuits. We'll just have this many rows. And I think we're good. Okay, so this has an output, this has another input and an output there. Okay, so what we need to do is grab this amount of beacons, put them on this side. We need to put in the power poles, which we're going to have 2 because remember, this row needs to be powered. I'm going to have to remove these beacons, unfortunately, to put the modules in these. So those are going to have to go there, alas. But otherwise, we have a thing. Hooray. So these power poles will allow us to copy paste into the requester chest 375 copper plates. I would never have guessed that amount. Wow. And this one, we're going to take off the copper cable and use that. Wait, did that say how many? 1,000 copper cable. Can you imagine how many robot trips that is? It's a lot. So now I'm going to take those off and then we'll move these back over here so that it covers the blue chips as well. Put that back, and then we're just going to add more of these makers here. And what's nice is that we can use the green chips in this area already, which is super. Alternatively, we could bust them out, but right now I'm not going to bother with bussing them out. I think we're going to leave them for now. So we need to make a situation here where we can pick up items. So let's copy these chests. Again, we need to get copper and iron up here, and that's about it. So let's just get a thingy. Yep. And let's get copper and iron. Good. Okay. So that's a full belt of copper and iron coming in here. I have no idea how much we need. We might actually need more than this. I don't know. One thing I can do is put a little bit of a extra... oh, no. A little bit of extra throughput into the chest. Some of these kinds of things make me wish I had loaders, but it's not necessary. So now we do have a little bit of productivity going on here, which is not a lot. Oh, these also only have 2 modules. Those really need to be improved to have more modules, but we can't really afford them right now. I think we must have copied this from ones that only had 2. So I want to... I don't really want to take them out because I need more. Anyway, but we can come out here and see if we can get any more modules for this. I doubt it, but... And in any case, they're going to go into the copper and the green circuits. But this is going to give us extra green circuits in order to make more blue circuits, which is great. This is pretty great. So now we've kind of put a band-aid on this problem right now, which is great. So basically, what do we need? We need more blue circuits. So we might even want to add another blue circuit maker. Though at the moment, I think we just need more green circuits, it seems like. So what I think I want to do, I want to do a split off here and put blue circuits into a box. I kind of don't want to do this, but I kind of feel like I should anyway. Just because we do need them. We need them for modules. Modules are what makes endgame bases. That's like what you need. So I'm going to put those there. And then I'm going to put in like a round robin fashion, we'll put in a box here. There you go. And we're going to request blue circuits. We're going to request 20. And I'm going to copy this. Actually, let's get a power pull before we copy it. So there, and then here. Gotta remove this. Okay. So now we're having equal amounts of blue circuits getting transported to these places. Now some of these blue circuits, it looks like, are coming from over here, which is a bit cheaty, but that's okay. It's fine. It'll be fine. Eventually they'll come from the other area as well, but we really, really need these modules. They're super necessary for making endgame bases. It's just needed. So I'm not going to try to hurry these machines, I don't think, because that would, well, actually we could put speed 1s in here. That wouldn't be terrible. We could do this. Oops, no. No, that's not what I wanted to do, dude. One, two, three, four. Again, you can't copy these naturally, so that's unfortunate. These, I think I'm just going to copy, but yeah. So anyway, this will improve the speed of the module makers at the very least. It's plus 80%. That's significant. Let's see, these guys, I'm just going to take apart here and we will copy and just add this way. That's easier. This is why I was a little bit lamenting the other assembly that I didn't put 4 modules in, because I really need 4. Okay, so we have 1 of each. It's just not a lot, but it's something. It is something. So now we're having a slight issue of reds, but not a bad issue, which is good. We're actually we're making good progress. I do feel like we're making good progress. So mining productivity, let's go for that. Also worker robot speed. Those are the two we're gonna basically do the whole time. Let's get some of these others out of the way and just kind of knock them out with the science. And I guess what we can do now is we were making a, we were going with the Spidertron down here. So let me just put in a radar right there. We were going to try to make an oil station out here. I don't know if we actually have any pump jacks, so that's probably going to have to be serviced by the building train. Again, I did the mistake where I went on the rails, which I don't like to do that, but it's fine. Oh, there's coal here too. That's beautiful. Oh, we could have a whole line going on. I like this. I like this area. This is nice. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the Spidertrons, make the station around here, and base the main line off of that station. I think that would be the best idea. Okay, we are having things made. This is pretty fabulous. Now these guys take 60 seconds and need 5, I think, right? So I don't understand why the other machine isn't crafting. We probably should make another one of these guys. That would be useful. Let's make another one of those. And then the same with the productivity modules. Let's do that. Now with these, you kind of want exact belt length for the reason that you don't want extra stuff like beyond the belt because they are so valuable, each of these pieces here. So anyway, we should be getting some stuff into our inventory. We have 7 now. Wow, 7 and 5. That's pretty good. This is a good start to making what we need to make here. We'll go ahead and put these things in the machines as we can, which is great. I think once each of these have 2 productivity modules, then I'll increase it to 4. I think that's a better idea. But yeah, these are, look at these. How many has it made already? Almost 1,000. Just in the short time that this has been operating. Almost 1,000. That's like nuts. And it has 20% productivity, which is great. So we're getting 20% more free stuff out of this whole situation, which is amazing. I think right here we're going to put in shifters. We want to prioritize these guys so that we have full lanes going in. But I do feel like it's oh, look at this. Yeah, this is ending. It's ending. It's ending. It's ending. Oh no, sad times. But it's okay. All right, let's go back to our Spidertron and get back here. So we have a coal mine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to copy one of these brand new stations that we made because those really work well. Oh, and I forgot to add an extra roboport for this distance there. Okay. For the building distance for those mines. That's sometimes needed. And I seem to forget that often. I don't know why. I don't know why. It's a very strange idea. But anyway, let me go ahead and grab this whole section because we know it's correct. And we can just place it over the top of this mining area and call it good, mostly. Yep, there we go. And then we can do something quite similar over here. Let's do that. We'll have to snip off a bit of this. But then we can get this. I mean, it's... This is why we have that whole thing of like, you know, if it's not full. Yeah, all right, so... Spidertrons, go here, please. And I want to extend the rail line, obviously. From here, let's just go from there is good. And then we can kind of meet up with this mainline area. Just chip that off. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do some zigzaggies here and go along and basically make the entire station. And then go down here. Wait, why did this not copy? I don't know why it didn't copy. I hope it did copy and we just don't see it because it's in the fog of war, maybe? Anyway, we'll just keep on having them just build this entire thing. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. And here, of course, we need a this. We need a that. Okay, good. All right. So that's a thing. It does appear we definitely need an injection of copper and iron onto the bus here. This is quite not ideal. Quite not ideal. Yeah. We might even need more chests to feed this. That is another concern. But look at this. This isn't even getting all used because these guys are going into here. That's nice. We have little bits here and there. So that means that these green chips are going to back up on the bus. And they can be used for other things, like maybe more blue circuits. We could put more blue circuits in. That's a possibility, for sure. You probably hear my meowing. That's my little Emma, and she is very loud. She's a loud one. Hello, Emma. Yeah, Emma's excited about all of her books. She knows, like, something's up. She really does. It's a very strange thing, I know, but it's like she can kind of tell, and because I take pictures of her in different poses, you know, for inspiration for my books and stuff like that. So it's kind of cool. All right, so what I'm going to do here is we need to measure. We have this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to be at least 5 from this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's just do that so we have enough space. Heck, we'll do 8. It's fine. And then we need to make another train station. Now the train station, I think, is going to have to go on this side of the track because we have too many trains needed for this. So we're going to have to copy these 2 train stations, for example. Yes. And we'll put them over here somehow, somewhere. Like this-ish. So we're going to need a shunting yard to park these trains. Now, how many do we need of each? I'm thinking we could use, like, I don't know, 3 of each. So like a yard with 6 places, something like that. Let's just make sure this is connected here. Okay. Now we need to rename these guys as well. But I'm going to go ahead and put in an out station here. Oh, that might not be a good spot though. How is this going to get out? I don't know. No, that doesn't work very well. I should put them further. Okay, so what I'm going to do is align this differently. We need to do this, and then we need to do the curve. Okay, so the first station should be no lower than that curve. So we're going to X this, because this is going to become important for future things, right? Yes. Let's get rid of some of that. And so then we can copy this curve and use it. Oh, it's hard to see now. Hard to see. God, I remember the times, like, you new folks, you don't know how it used to be. Man, we used to have curves that were like this segment, and you had to rotate it 8 times, or up to 8 times. It was not ideal land, that's for darn sure. Okay, let's look at our regular rail book and see what kind of shunting yards we have. There are some that are on a diagonal, I think. No? Did I, let's see. They might be in my main blueprint book. I used to have them. Let's see, they're called rails. Here's rails. I used to have these parking lots as well, or shunting yards, which I don't really use anymore. But okay, here we had straight rails left like this, and that would work on this kind of diagonal like this. But I don't know if that's really necessary. I think we can use one of these, but we just straighten it out a bit. Okay, so what we need to measure is this, okay? We need to measure that length. And let's go just through our regular rail book that you have access to. I just wanted to see if the other one was better. Okay, right-hand, these are 10 long trains. We don't want 10 long trains. We want just a normal shunting yard. This is probably what we want, I think. Again, I'm looking at how... Oh, that's not going to be great. Again, this should be no lower than this thing. So we probably could do... This is a bit of a mess, a tiny mess. Oh my god. You know what? Oh, we have to fix this like massively here. What we're gonna have to do is do right-hand turns like this. And then connect it up somewhere there. And here, we need to have the in thingy. And it's okay if it goes over these rails, just as long as we have the signals. We need to have the signals. Make sure that we can get signals properly done. So we're looking at that middle chain signal. We want it to have its own piece of rail so it isn't like confused, because sometimes they can get confused. Okay, apparently we don't have any chain signals. Why would that be? Did we not order chain signals? Surely. Oh no, the KOS did not order chain signals? Wait, didn't I do this in another episode? I could have sworn I did. Oh, that's so weird. Okay. Anyway, let's do a thing there, and we can see where we want to do this shunting yard. And again, translate to your particular area if you want to. All right, cool. Oh, this needs a... Okay, it's fine. It's fine. This is experimental. I feel like I should place it on the ground rather than going through the book every single time. Okay, it's this one. Yes. Nope, this one. There we go. Okay, so there we are. So this is what we want, except we want to have 2 extra bays here. So let's put 2 extra in. Now this might cause some slight complications here. Yeah, let's not do that, but we can do this. No problem. Yep. This is the stupidest thing ever, but it's fine. It does work if we put in the right signals here. Get rid of that. Okay, go there. All right, this is dumb. I'm pretty sure this would not be Matthias approved. Just in case you're wondering, Matthias is my boyfriend. He is a real life train engineer. No joke. He actually drives 43,000 horsepower trains. They are sexy as all get out, man. They are sexy. Anyway, I enjoy riding with him, and we often take the train to places we need to go. I mean, it's not like he pulls it out of the garage and we just go somewhere. I'm talking about just like public transport. But you feel the power of the train when it starts. It's like, ah, nice. So anyway, yeah, that's great. And he's great. And you can meet him virtually on oh wow, we're out of belts? How, man? Anyway, on the C Block series, he is presenting with me, and he's great. He is hilarious. I love his sense of humor. He has such a dry wit, but so sharp. Oh my god. Like, you cut your finger on his sense of humor. It's so great. But it's, yeah, he's great. It's fun. It's fun working with him and playing and all the things, because he's amazing. I mean, what can I say, right? He's just great. So, all right, so let's go and take these guys around. We're going to use our happy long undergroundies, which I have here. Why is this there? That's weird. I'm going to put those there because it's a better spot for them. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just copy this. There we go. All right, nice. And then those go this way. And I guess what we can do, we can even put these in order. So we need probably 2 copper, 1 iron, copper, iron. No. 2 copper, iron, iron, copper. I think that's what we need. Oh, dude. Okay, so that's that one. Now then, these guys are going to be, of course, the iron. I love doing new and interesting things. I gotta say, this is like really fun for me, where like I don't know the answers. I love not knowing the answers. It's great. I love experimenting and doing new things. It's so exciting. Like, it's like, wow, this is fantastic. Yo. Because the best games are where I don't know the answers. And people often ask me, oh, or they say, oh yeah, you know, haven't you seen such and such playing this game? No, I don't want to see such and such playing the game because I want, okay, we need to change this to 3, base copper 3. Oh, no. Base copper 4. All right, and we're going to call this iron 4 just for convenience of having them both the same number in the same area, okay? In fact, but what we might do is just put in numbers here. Let's just add a tag, icon 4. Okay, here. And then add a tag. I guess we'll just call it 2, even though it's 2 and 3 over here. But this will help us keep track. And for bigger numbers, you can add 2 tags. Just FYI. Okay, so this is all covered. So now we need another one of these, because that's what we're getting out of this. So let's copy this. Again, this is just going to be regular, unmoduled stuff, because obviously we can't module this right now. Actually, I want to reduce this thing, get that off. We can take these off as well, just because they're not needed, and this is being copied. So we want to kind of reduce as much junk as possible if we can. Though, you know what we should do, though? We should take out that extra iron line, make it slimmer. I'm going to do that, I think, because it's 2 tiles, and I'm like, no. Let's not have it. Okay, I'll put this right up against the tracks. There we go. We could actually put it down 1 and have this be proper. So let's see. We need to get rid of this line here. I think we can move stuff over fairly. Can we? Can we though? I don't know. Now that I'm looking at it. Yeah, I guess, well, maybe not. It might not be removable now that I'm looking at it, because I think that it needs the space. Ooh, there was a bad thingy there. That was not good. Hello? Yeah, because if I try to move it in, it won't work. I guess we could save on belts. That's pretty much all we can do with this. Because we do need the spacing. That's the main issue, really. Okay, so we'll just take off these. It saves us some undergroundies, which is nice. But it looks like the rest of the way this works is definitely needing that bit of space. So, oops, let's just get out of that. Okay, cool. Now then, The funny thing is that we don't actually have this amount of space. That's kind of hilarious to me. Because we need 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Ugh, we don't have 5. We're going to add this over here. How did that get copied? Dang it. Oh, we do need this. We do need that other side there. Okay, so this is going to be copper coming in. That's rough that we didn't calculate this thing correctly in terms of the 5 spaces. All right, so let's put in some trains. We need trains. So I'm going to copy these trains from here. Let's copy this one. Entities, trains. Okay, create blueprint. And we'll do 1, 2. And then you're going to go to copper pickup. And then you're going to go to copper ore 4. And empty cargo. Okay. And I'm going to copy you and paste you there. Okay, go. All right, so I'm going to make 3 trains of each. So hopefully it doesn't run out. If we really don't want it to run out, we should do 8 trains. The 8-car trains. Those hang out for quite a while. Okay, now we do the iron ore ones. Oh, no. Well, actually, there's another one coming. It's fine. It's fine. So now we're going to get the, everything nailed down here. Set up a new... no. Trains, please. Thank you. Create. So now this one gets here. Again, it doesn't matter which station they're at right now. They're not even at a station. They're just getting fuel. That's all I care about right now. So let's send you to base iron ore 4. Well, we could just click it. No, that's copper ore 4. Iron... Oh, no. This one is... Oh, it is base iron ore 4. Why is it clicking the wrong one? Maybe it's just... I don't know, something. Okay, so empty cargo. So copy and paste to this one. Let this one go. Then we copy this one because this one has the new schedule, of course. Or we could just put down the other one and not have to click so much. Again, I really wish that we had routes. Now, there is a mod that I've heard about called Train Routes, I think, or something like this. And apparently it gives you that option, but I think it's not... I don't know if you can actually assign it to a route or if it's just a visualizer. Because, like, this is a visualizer. Like, this will show you how many are on that route. It's just you can't add them easily unless you, like, manually copy the schedule. So that's kind of what that does. I haven't really played with the train route mod, but a lot of people do recommend it. So you might want to check it out if that is in your interest. So these are going to be iron, I believe. So I'm going to wait till the iron comes down the line before I actually connect them. And that's mostly because I'm scared. Now, we do need the fuel to come in here. So I'm going to put the belt here for fuel. Using the magic of blue belts. We love them so much. I love blue belts. They will cross any chasm there. Well, not any chasm, but most of them. They're great. Okay, so the fuel line ends here. So we'll just take it this way. There we go. Okay, so now we're going to get some fuel going on here. The iron is coming into these two, so we can connect them safely. That's nice. Okay. This also makes it easier to connect the iron. Not as much like, okay, which belt again? So that's good. Let's copy these. And there, and then... copy the long bits. Making life easy. Okay, so one thing we want to do here, we want to do two things. We need to make space. So this one is going to go this way. And half of it is going to go to the other side. This one is going to go here, fully. Now this one, we already took one there, and the outside bit goes to this one. Okay, perfect. And then these belts can travel. Maybe they go backward a little bit and import themselves over there. So let's get rid of this. Just do this and that. And have these go on their merry way and connect up with our bus. We are injecting new green circuits onto this bus. And I think, I kind of think we should put them up here, maybe with a second injection site after the red circuits, because there might be an excess there, a slight excess. So let's just do this. Take these out. And then this one can go... Sure, that's fine. There are sounds over here that are interesting. I wonder what that is. It sounds scary. Eh. This probably needs to go there, I think. Okay, cool. They're definitely not overloaded, these belts. I'm wondering why. Is it... Why? Is it... Oh, it's the fuel situation. Of course it is. Why is there no fuel, by the way? Why is there no fuel? Hello? Why? Oh, this is scary. Okay. We have new problems. We have no fuel. Why don't we have fuel? We have... I don't know. We have too much petroleum. We have a lot of light oil, but not enough. I think we need more... Yeah, we definitely need more light, more fuel. We might... You know what we could do? We could even set up an oil refinery that only makes fuel. That is a possibility as well. It's not going to make... Well, I don't know. It depends how many you put into it, but it could just make fuel. That might be all it does. I don't know. But yeah, it does look like some of these are suffering because of the lack of fuel. We could also supplement it with coal. That is definitely a thing that we should do. Okay, let's do that. Let's do... So when you are making fuel, at times you want to get rid of the fuel because you have too much. So right now, what we're going to do is we are going to set up a priority whereby we add the coal, but we're going to input from the left to prioritize the fuel so that doesn't build up. But we have tons of coal and there's plenty more on the map as we see. So, okay. Oh, this is nice. Cool. So the spiders have done a great job here. Let's go ahead and go like here to put in a new radar. And we'll finish up those areas there. Or it's not important, so that's why I'm not focusing on the spidertrons. But I do see that we're getting very close on time. I do want this to work though. Anyway, let's finish getting this set up. Okay, that needs to be sorted out. All right, so we have these injections on the bus. We also want to input priority from the right. Oopsies. There we go. So that it builds up on the bus. Now, we do have these guys mixing right there, and that's a good point. I think that because everything is shoving to the left, this line, the top line, is going to be the one to have another injection taken off of it, right? Because I think that one's going to be, it makes more sense, I think. I hope it makes sense. Might not. No, that's not a great plot place. Okay, so we can do a thing like this. But I do think, yeah, we definitely need to upgrade these into blue belts. We might want to change to blue belts as well in terms of stuff and things. In terms of just general building is what I meant to say. Okay, so how is this going? Are we seeing this fuel coming along at all? Okay, there is the coal. It's finally entering this area. It had a long journey. Well, somewhat long. I think I want to upgrade because it is a yellow belt, and that is not great. So I want to upgrade this to a better belt so it comes... The recovery is going to be faster if we have to do more of this stuff. Because this is just a nightmare. It's just way too slow. Yeah, it's not very agile in terms of responsiveness in this situation. All right, there we go. Nice. All right, that's better. We're going to get some fuel soon. Excellent. All right, so we are going to get some green circuits from this. What? Ooh. Oh, that's right. That's the build up on the other side. How many modules do I have? 22 of each. Let's go install those here in this beautiful factory. Yeah, nice. How many? Do we have extra now? We have extra of each of them. Oh, that beautiful. That pretty. Okay. So what we do with this is firstly, the blue circuits are the more valuable. So I'm going to go ahead and just walk up and put them in. And we can just put them in that way in the future. So now I want to get these guys. There we go. Oh, I forgot that bottom one is feeding. So that's not going to work at all. Apparently I lost some beacons somewhere. Let's go ahead and get some. As in have the bots delivering them to me. Whoa, more modules. Cool, cool. Did I get more beacons yet? No. I think I want maybe more than that. Maybe 20. I did get the 10, so that's enough for now. There we go. Okay, and we got a little bit of modules in there. So let's grab these last modules and put them in there. And then we can also put some in here. I only have those, so I'm going to make them equal. This is looking fabulous. Also, though, we're going to need pure injections of copper and iron here, as you see. Those are needed. But look at this. This sexy running. How many has this made? 533. What about this one? 653. That can make a lot of modules. A lot of modules. I forgot how much they are. How much do they cost? Let's see. 5 and a lot, because this needs 5 of the other ones. So 25. So 30 blue circuits makes one level 3 module. That's a lot of circuits. That's a lot of blue circuits. They're so expensive. But it's fine. How many have we launched? Can we see this? 5. We've finished 5 products. Did you know that? Apparently we did. Do we have the space science in here? I guess we must. Okay, it's probably in shortage right now because that's probably the thing we need. And a lot of the things that we're making are 7,500 science. And every time we launch a rocket, we get 2,000. So yeah, we are a little bit behind on that. But it's okay. I think we've done a great job and it's fun and we're doing things and it's kind of great. Just kind of great. So there we go. This is our desired outcome here. I wish it would tell you like how many free products it made basically because of the modules. That would be so nice. But look at this, almost 7,000 circuits just in this one machine. And this one has made almost 7,000 or 6,500. Almost. But yeah, this is great. And also, when you do designs like this, that these ones that transfer the copper cables, this really saves on robots and needing them to be there. It looks like, this whole area is working on less than 50 robots, which is pretty great. So, but I should make more RoboPorts. You see these guys hanging around? They're waiting to charge. So we need to give them more spots to charge so that they can enter the workforce again. Anyway, this has been a great episode. Thank you so very much for joining me. I hope that you will automate that like button and upgrade the subscribe button. Tell your friends and family and your work colleagues. Get them into the madness that is Factorio. And if you want to support my channel monetarily, I do very much appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. You literally make it possible for me to have this job, which I think is a great thing. And I work really hard, and I hope you enjoy all the things and all the stuffs. So thank you again for joining me. Take care of yourselves and each other, and I'll see you next time.